Sanibonani. Umvuselelo Mhlongo lo. Ngithe akwengihole lenkulumo namhlanje. Namhlanje sikhuluma ngabantu besifazane, sikhuluma ngemali, sikhuluma nge-girlfriend allowance. Siphinde sikhuluma nge-entitlement. Umuntu ocasukela imali angayisebenzelanga nangayijulukelanga. So uyazi ke vele singahambi umuntu akahambi yedwa lana. Nepanel yethu, virtual panel yethu esizama ukudingida nabo lezi inkulumo. Ngizothi nje on the virtual table ngicela nizame uku-introduce abenazi ukuthi namhlanje sihamba nobani.
Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, it's me again. Let's go. It's 8 o'clock. Lockdown, Imbizo. Siyaphambi. Siswami.
Hi guys. Aphelele lo. Lockdown Imbizo. Ngathi shube kakhulu kwi-topic today. Asiyizi uzohamba kanjani.
Tabza ngwana, tabza makolide, tabza yonkito, tabza CCT. Sikhuluma nge-fattense, not fattense. Girlfriend allowance. Siyabheja na. Sizweni ke.
Mana shothi khona into angasitshelanga ngithabiso last time ukuthi ubhizi nama-fattense ingakho isahlele enhlizweni yakhe namanje. Ukuthi he's still battling with it. But ke we revisite ngelinye ilanga. Akwesikhuluma indaba yabantu besifazane nemali ne-entitlement. Mangikhuluma abantu besifazane fine ngizokhuluma nge-girlfriend ukuthi like ngiyangibona abantu and you know there's always some element of truth behind ama-memes esawabona circulate such as ukuthi even e-wallet is a cure for ama-period pains. E-wallet is good for your skin. Imali lokhu, and also even this thing even boils back to ama-birthdays abantu, like any random person that you know somehow big guilt trip ukuthi you didn't wish them happy birthday and you didn't give them money. So lo mbuzo engathi ungavela uphendulo aphelele qala nje siqale ngayo ngoba yona nkosazana esinayo la ukuthi aphelele kahle umuntu esifazane nemali angayisebenzele ne-girlfriend allowance ukuthi yini umsebenzi we-girlfriend allowance. Ukuthi njalo ngenyanga sengikhipha 2,000 ngikhipha 5,000 ngikhipha 10,000 and then nanokuthi umucela imali kuthabiso nje uthanda thandana nothabiso umcela imali ukuthi uzokwata impela engakunikanga uma engakunika imali. So uzama usineza like the idea behind. I know it's not all women, but if unolwazi ukuthi why abantu becaswa kangaka becasule imali abangayisebenzeli nabangayijulukela nabangayivukela ekuseni.
Inzima le topic bakwethu. Inzima. Okay. Asinikeni imali ke ngoba umbuzo sinikeni imali. Nje sibe happy. Okay, with this topic, I don't think it's right actually. As much as I'm a woman, I don't think it's right ukuthi umuntu umkhombe manje ngenjumbani ukuthi fanele kunike imali yakhe, yabo. I-girlfriend allowance must be something esuka kumuntu othandayo ukukunikeza. It mustn't be a thing of ukuthi usibani manje wayithola namfana unginike. That means ukuthi lo umuntu wakho actually umvaluish, because it's not meant to be an expectation. It's meant to be something that someone does because ufisa ukuyenza, yabo. Thina siyona ngokuthi uthathe indaba yamngane wakho ukuthi umngane wakho une-boyfriend enemali noma umngane wakho unendoda emenzela ukuthi bese wenza shaya copy and paste ifake kumuntu wakho umfakele i-pressure unnecessary. Siyayona ke lapho ngoba lowo muntu loyo awazi ukuthi indlela akhule ngayo le ukuthi uyathanda ukunika umuntu imali, uyathanda ukwenza lezo zinto lezo, but it's unfair to put that pressure on umuntu wakho, especially uma nama-plans, especially if umuntu wakho azazi ukuthi ufuna ukwenza izinto ezithize. Now you're expecting that person to take away from their dreams ukuthi anike wena imali ekhanda. I feel like that is a big warning sign, and ma umuntu esifazane okwenza kanjalo it doesn't have your best interest at heart. As much as I'm a woman, umnandi ukunika imali, yes, but it's not nice ukunikeza uthathe imali yomuntu owazi kahle ukuthi lo muntu lo ufana ukwenza ezinye izinto ngayo, kodwa wena ufuna ukuthi ngithole girlfriend allowance. Into yokuchoma actually more than anything, it's dumb to a degree, especially if you're pulling back umuntu wakho because you want to say to your friends nami ngithole girlfriend allowance. Into yokuchoma actually, to be quite honest, you know.
When you're indoda imali, exact sakho ayiphi imali?
Mina avepetha kepetana mina.
Hey Joe, Linda Valenzi, man, it's tough. But I see why Amata Mazana will request it, not ask for it, by request, by demand. I think it's from the allowance that one. I think it's because they feel like meles babong in monetary value, and since value, and I think they also wanna see what can we actually afford to maintain them once we've taken them as our wives. But I think I don't agree with it. I'm more into a shop, but I think that as partners, we need to. I wanna spoil each other. I wanna not in ad hoc. I would manage to be into in can with month ending in 25. But I can spoil you. You know what I mean? I'm a rose, whatever. I'm a scopas. That's my way of showing what I want. So I think ladies, they wanna feel like I think sometimes the thinking mali means that we buy a tando and they appreciate it. If I win ganjalo, we trash, we are weak, we nonsense yen daughter, our swing daughter one. And that's problem thinking I love, which we are seen as abantu we are scrubs, maskanigeli, so I don't agree with it, but I agree with as I'm your partner, I would love to spoil you now and again. Yeah. Not to be into a compulsory. And it leads to people thinking, "Would manje, I own you as a man, which I'm paying you when I'm giving you money, so you my slave, whatever I say to you, billions." And then if you don't agree with what I want you to win, then beg his hand because you're born property shop.
Before ngene Thabiso yazi khona iphuzu engizama ngifuna umngomezulu alungise lele trash honorable member ngizocela ulikhiphe lelo kuleyo nto because definition of a trash it's much bigger and broader than just not being able to give a girlfriend allowance.
Yeah,
it
I
has
understand.
To be and all those things.
Yes, Speaker, I understand, Speaker, but then we are putting that bucket layer. Manga basta nigezi allowance, but I love it. We trash. I got loot.
Ain't shit,
but you are shit.
I make sure impela ngithiwa ngathi kusatreshana lo.
Yeah, it's more of a thing of like you need to spoil each other, because I mean that's what I do, but the problem becomes once it becomes the problem becomes when it's an entitlement, right? And when it has to happen even when I don't have money. And I should feel with the shit. Maybe I should go deep into that credit card, or I should go out of my way and borrow from friends just because I want to take care of my girl. It shouldn't be like that, and I'm not forced. It should be coming from the goodness of my heart. So if you pay an allowance, because an allowance is something that is ongoing and that is mandatory. But it should go back to just me spoiling my girl. And I can only do it when I'm able or fit financially to do it. And it's also supposed to be a two-way thing. No one should be entitled to this, and then we just say no. For example, on my birthday, I also want to be spoiled, even not beyond my birthday, like on other days. And remember, sex is not a thing. Let's not stop this thing of making sex to be I think no, but I give you sex. I mean, come on, guys, so that is my Did someone say something?
As if no, As if an idea or if you flop and you got to tell him if to flop in.
You understand? So
Yeah,
let us
but
move away from using sex as a tool of booty. Yeah, but let's just be fair. Let's take care of one another. Yeah, we live in a materialistic world. Ne? Personally, I don't want to lie and bash people's kids. I've never been with a girl that is expected a girlfriend allowance from me. Ube expectation where I feel the pressure to have to deliver. So I appreciate that. But we live in a materialistic world with slave queens and all that. So I think also as the out now, you must choose wisely. You must choose where you can be able to deliver. So you can't go for example, I can't go right now and buy a Porsche when I know very well that I'm not going to afford to fill up a full tank of a Porsche every 3 days. Do you understand? I'm not saying slave queens are Porsche, they're not the equivalent of Porsches, but it was just an example. It's all about staying in your lane and going to what you're going to be able or capable of delivering. Because Kona Machida out there that don't mind spending e-girlfriend allowance, that don't mind spending countless amounts of money on girls. So when I stay in your lane, we are afford or afford. That's it from our side.
My views around this is simple. Any money you waste and you spend recklessly, whether it's through girlfriend allowance or uchwala, you're stealing from your unborn kids. Yeah, well, instead of setting ahead, saying yeah, well. And then imali nebumfazi no mama kuphela ekhaya. Hayi ukuthi ngizohamba la eGoli ngihamba sengizohamba ngidiza manje. Ngihamba ngilento lena. But engingakusho ukuthi umuntu engizama ukwakha naye ikusasa ningisazomlobola ngimenza inkosikazi ukuthi ngeke ngimnikeze imali naye ajabule. Njengezinye izingane and ngeke ngimnikeze imali or ngimeseke nangezinye indlela engameseka ngazo uma edinga ukusupport. But le entitlement ekhona ukuthi intombi yanikwa imali mina ngazi kumfazi unikeza imali. Ngisho sebenza uyamnikeza usiyayifihla leyo because you know how spenders that they are, uyibeke eceleni for rainy days. But essentially ukuthi intombi nje akumele zibe entitled ngemali engayisebenzile. Yeah, and also lento obuyisho ngendaba yama gifts and none. Most of the time I'm not bashing all women, let me be clear on that. But most women don't know how to give and how to gift how to gift their boyfriends with easy. But I've been also fortunate, like Utabi's, majority of abantu engizwane nabo saba nobudlelwane nabo sahlukana for whatever reason it was. They even taught me the culture of giving. Even nami as a person ukuthi azi ukuthini uma ngipha umuntu isipho ngimnikeza imali leyo madlana leyo nje kuthiwa imalini I appreciate na akwazi ungipha back ngafunda ukuthi no yazi umuntu ozana nawe yamupha. But I've never had a point whereby abantu ba entitled. But what has always pissed me off the most is umuntu ongathandani naye ezoba entitled to imali engayona ngisho eyakhe oyijulukele umuntu azaza kubiza nangongoqo ukuthi ungoqo. Like my brother always asks ukuthi ngemali kabani esetshenziswa ubani ukuthi uzungibize ngongoqo uyabo. So like those are the issues that mina I'm always failing to understand. And even nanomuntu othandana naye if kukhona because khona abafuthi abasafarishayo ekutheni ukuthi bathandana nesefo lento le okhangeza ngithele umuntu lokho emukelile but angatholi lutho back in return. So this whole entitlement thing, like that's that's my biggest problem. That's my biggest problem. Which
I think there you just reminded me of something. So while I have not necessarily been with anyone who has asked for a girlfriend allowance or felt entitled to a girlfriend allowance, I have been with those that feel Gutibona, or if I'm around, they should never pay the bill for anything. Like
Yes, yes.
I think maybe that's their way of extorting a girlfriend.
Yes,
Because
by extort times by extort.
I don't like doing female lunch with my female friends. Most of the friends who I call female is maintain a relationship with WhatsApp, and then that's it. Because what typically happens is that uzophuma and then uthenge udize nani anginankinga nabakwenzayo yabo napha no okhehla bengakwenza they like yabo the cool kids can do it but nginakwethu kahle amnandi kumina yabo because as usually as what typically happens I know sengiyadegress ngishona eceleni yabo what typically happens is that uaphelele fine anginantombi nangu aphelele nangu uthandeka ngihleze ngiyabonga bakhipha ngidiza amnandi ngibabusise kube right ay ngivele ngihlangane no Julia o uthando ngenze isibonelo ngithandane naye sekuzoba issue manje like angisaphumi nami yonke le energy yami nemali yami nani isikhathi sami sengispenda kuJulia lo sengithandana naye so that's why I always make sure when it comes to abantu besifazane there is no we don't cross the monetary part we don't involve that when it comes to relationships and friendships
because now again
okay
inside
sengi within lalela ngithenga iqala lento le ngathi umuntu wesifazane othanana naye ozodala ukuthi akubuyisele emumva nine inhlelo kodwa yena uzokufuna imali ama-weave ayihlangene neplan yenu like and it's something that she can't do for herself but she expects it from you. I think that's unfair. That's the first thing. The second thing is if you've got a female friend, because I've got guy friends, if umuntu nentombi yahlehla automatically yahlehla nje ngoba out of respect ngoba now umuntu esifazane masuku relationship ngeke udinge ukuthi kuloqhamuka koJulia belo bethi ari ngisengithini cha awudingi nawe lokho uyacabanga nawe from your own point of view ukuthi ma umuntu esifazane usile ekahle ekhanda yabona okay cool let me not create this thing. If you've got a female friend that does that, also funny attention yako over your girlfriend and starts then you must reevaluate your friendship. Is not really your friend. I'm all for this thing. I think this entitlement imali. Mina ngizosandana no Sipho. Nemali uSipho ngiphatha kahle uyangibeja uyabonga anything. Sengiyaphuma manje kuSipho sengiyakuthabisa ngifika nale mentality le ukuthi hey mina ngiyakhishwa mina ngenza kanjani and I kind of put pressure on you because ngifunde from somewhere else yabo noma
ngithabisa
kana mali bakithi mengithengele uMcDonald's qedile ukuthi nje hey uzahamba ishayisa ukuthi
bayenze example abakhulumi nami
yes
lento iqala lapho guys and it's unfair on the second person or it's unfair to the next person that you're going to be dating with. So it must be dealt with case by case. Imnandi allowance angaze ngayithola. Ngiyaprayer to God ukuthi one day ngizoba within. But it's I can't expect it just because I know that other people are getting it. You know, you have to understand the situation yomuntu wakho, and you also need to be able to do things for yourself first. Then umuntu sengakudedela hayi ndaba ukuthi izinto engakwazi ukuzenza sengizokhomba wena ngenjumbana ukuthi ngenzele. I think that for me that's where it becomes dumb. That's where it becomes into progressive. That's where you actually realize ukuthi lo girl lo uzongichutha actually, you know.
Yabona nje mina angeke ngihluphe mina. Oyongitshela nje ukuthi ufuna i-girlfriend allowance nengiyobona ukuthi ulokho ekhongezile kodwa angabuyi lutho because ubona ngento ezincane ngiyomcela nje mina straight ukuthi amabhanji awagcwala umoya angishiye nangendlela engiyona because to a certain extent I would be like you shouldn't place a burden umuntu like if ebona ukuthi uthabisa kanamali ukhehla unayo odate phela okhehla yabo so imali banayo okhehla and then umuntu sezohlumeza uthabise ngenamali
kodwa nkosami
and then engabena uyasuka lapho uyofuna uhlobo lakho linemali.
But the other thing, Neptau mentioned something very interesting when we were at one of the previous sessions, and he was saying most of our partners do not even know how much we earn. So we also create, because we don't talk about money and finances. So we create this perception of which I can afford, I can do this. You know, I can take you to those that are in Cape Town. You must go to Camps Bay, go to any one of the restaurants there. And you are going to see that money can finish and vanish within a couple of minutes and a meal. So and pretend as if you can do it on a regular basis without really the communication and managing the expectation. I think it's all about that at the end of the day. Although yes, bakhona abantu abahaven't sent out there that are reasonable. Ababhadlile apha. You understand that you don't really need to be trying to explain yourself. But at the end of the day, also, it's our duty as people to try and find a way to communicate. Because these girls, we impress them by flexing. And the man you flex on a gym, young son. Then man you say
budget your campaign. So campaign.
Nayo inkinga. Nayo problem. I've been a campaign. I'm in a campaign. Hi guys.
Sasale imzuzu 7. I want my little campaign, but there's one important thing when I tell you so about which they need to understand. You never count another man's pocket. By men, I mean being. So this is a general a unisex line, which you never count another man's pocket. And you don't build a habit of another person's pocket. Yeah. Because the reason why they talk because is that there are some people who want lifestyle that they can't sustain. Yeah. That's fine. Like that's fine. Like ukudla kuyini. Ungahamba kwawe niyomgrosela. Yabo. Because ngeke omunye umuntu alami. But ngeke uhambe uyobhubhudla imali yakho ngento engayiqondi mina sekumele ngikuthengele ukudla. Yabo. Kunezinto engawenza umqondo.
Ungayisabi Camps Bay bafo. Now awuyazi. Ungayisabi Camps Bay.
No. Abanye bethabiswa bajimile yabo.
Camps Bay.
Yeah, no, sengisho khona impela eCamps Bay. Abanye bethi bajimile. So yabona bathi asikho la.
Yabona uya campaign.
No, I'm campaign. Njengasabanye bajimile yabo. Ungathi mhlawumbe uma uthethe wena zagada zephuka thina ezethu izofika iphuka. Asinankinga.
Hayi personalize. Bengisho nje Camps Bay ebafethu. The audience out there, especially
but
when you come here, be
aside,
careful.
No, like jokes aside, like this culture of entitlement, whether it's your boyfriend or your girlfriend, it needs to end. This money thing, as much as it's two separate, and I'm not comparing them, it's basically the same thing that guy we're talking about in terms of consent, as a guy being entitled kumzimba womuntu wesifazane. As a guy being entitled to umzimba womuntu wesifazane. Same thing as umuntu wesifazane abe entitled to imali endo. I'm a person who believes a man should provide. I'm working towards making sure even even when I do get married, the house is because that's the foundation that I have. But part of those principles also entails good. Imali ngihambe ngizoyibhubhudla no sisi like engabazi nanokuthi nasekhaya ngisakwazi nokubabheka and nanonembeza nje ukuthi umuntu azakufuna allowance. What are you allowing them to do?
Sure, but so I think let me come in here in my closing. I just believe this whole thing allowance it objectifies women. It makes them seem like they are possessions and not people that we're supposed to build a future with. So my advice to women out there is that, don't let yourself be objectified by iman. You know what I mean? And let your value be seen by something else rather than you demanding iman. Demand something more genuine from your partner. I'm done.
Okay. Mina, guys, my closing remark, like little picky, is twofold. One, quick advice for guys. Like Lindeno campaigner, actually. So the more you campaign, uthi, hey, sizoyala, sizokwenza ukuthi, hey, I can take you shopping, came Spain, don't. You are allowing it, you're creating a behavior. Like, why aren't these things happening? So I think guys should take accountability for that. Stop trying to make yourself women. One. Two, umuntu wakho ngiyaxoxisana naye. If when you show love by giving money, that's your thing. If she shows you love by taking care of things or whatever it is, niyavumelana. But the entitlement starts possibly from the picture that you painted, and then that's when umuntu feels like, okay, I can always get money from this guy. This is my cash cow. So none is begin. And also look at the kind of women that you date. If umuntu is taking you back by wanting things from you, draining you, and you're struggling with this, then then you reevaluate the relationship, because people must bring things to the relationship. If you can bring money, that's what you bring. If Lomunya can bring insights or whatever it is, but it must work for both of you guys. I don't think girlfriend allowance is bad if it doesn't take away from umuntu, or it doesn't make umuntu feel like they're under pressure. But once it's entitlement and once it's forced, then it's not right at all. It needs to be something that you both agree on, and the guy's comfortable and the girl's also comfortable. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with fellow members. Yeah, everything that they said in concluding. I don't want to repeat that, but all I'm just gonna say is that Nanibo sister man, please, nigga spend in animal. Ninga mina Kels Bay swipe mina. Mase kumele kuthenge ngisho isinkwa leyo sikumele kuswipe mina. Konde aswipe mina. You ha.
Now. You can tap at the time.
Hey, let type it. I'm here for you. Even now, so. You supplement
talk after the call, okay?
Ngibongile kakhulu kule ngxoxo sibe nayo namhlanje. So I think we will all reach the consensus. There's no problem with spending and spoiling your person so long as it's within the means. Just that the entitlement must be removed. So yeah, basically we all reached and have the same understanding, and we see it in the very same way, even though we articulated it differently. So I'm gonna put ourselves on the spot. There was a plea on one of the viewers of our videos. Since we've all worked in the same place, some of us are working there. Let us discuss around issues faced by Black people in corporate. So my suggestion is that we could split it into two. We could start in general, having worked in different companies, and then we'll streamline it now to Cape Town specific, because none of us are from Cape Town. So that was the plea.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's do it.
Cool.
Next topic.
Have a nice one. Bye.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.